So we're going to do a breath, then we're going to do the first part of the Buddhist meditation, and then we're going to do some poses. Like we'll do a pose just to stretch your body out, and then we'll go into the second breath, the second part of the meditation, and we'll just keep doing it like that until we've gone through the whole process. I'm going to explain it to you now, so I don't explain it to you in the process, so there's a flow. There are 5, they're called vayus, and there are 5 energy systems that sit in our body. The first one is known as prana. The breath that we do for prana is for this energy system here, for your lungs, your respiratory system. When you die, it is the first energy system to leave you, because that's how your heart stops. The second energy system is samana. It's based around all your digestive system. It's a breath that works here, and your digestive system works with your lungs and your other organs, your stomach, to create more energy in you. When you die, when this system leaves, you know it because your body gets cold, because this system creates heat from the breath we do. In this system, when it's working properly, you tend to be able to let go of negativity more often, much easier. Then there is apana. Apana is this lower system here. It is related to being able to let go. So normally as humans, what we do is when we have an experience, we keep holding on to the experience and we regurgitate it in our head over and over again. When this system is working properly, when we have an experience, we learn what we need to learn from that experience. We hold on to the lesson and we let go of the experience. So that experience no longer has an influence. Now, letting go doesn't mean that it disappears. Everything you've put inside of you will never disappear. It sits in your subconscious. What we mean by letting go is we're letting go of the influence it holds over you. The next system is udana. It's a breathing that is all for your throat, your ears, your jaw. This system, when you die and it leaves, makes you really heavy because it's related to buoyancy. Then the last energy system we're going to work through breath is your whole circulation system. So when these 5 breaths, if you do them every day when you have an empty stomach, then what you're doing is you're sending energy and you're making sure all your systems are working so everything works properly in your body. Okay? Does anybody have any questions before we start? Now,
is there any particular order that you should do them in? Is it the order that you just went through?
Probably. But no, as far as I know, there's not, because they're all very different systems. So, but the order we're going to do them in today is normally the order that I would do them in. For the breathing, I'd like you to sit. Carol, you're good where you are right now, so you're fine. The only time you can, when you are doing the breathing, I'd like you to sit. For the stretches, I'd like you to do the stretch, whatever it is. But for the meditation, I'd really like you to sit up. Because when we meditate, the only way meditation really works is if your spine is erect and you're not sitting up against anything. For everything else, the breathing part, you should do it sitting, but if you can't, it's not a problem. We're not like expert yogis here, so you do it as you please. All right, find your comfortable seated position or lying. Pull your cheeks out, so make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones. Push your hands into the mat, lengthen your spine. Then take your 2 fingers, and there's a bone here. It's shaped like this, like a boomerang. You're going to take your fingers just where your head meets your neck. You're going to push back, and then you're going to lift. And it's just going to naturally align your spine as it should be. And then keeping the spine where it is, place your hands on your knees or in your lap and close your eyes. Slowly take your shoulders, roll them down your back, opening your chest. Tuck your chin slightly in and back, just a little more. And completely relax your face. Allow your eyes to focus on the tip of your nose, either with your eyes open or closed. Soften your chest, your belly, your back, and your hips. Take a moment to bring your awareness into the present. Know that you're not meant to be anywhere else but where you are at this very moment, so be here. be in your life. So just take a moment to be aware of any sounds happening outside of this studio. Then bring your awareness into the studio and listen to any sounds that are happening around you. Now begin to expand that awareness to not only include sound, but the awareness of every energy that is moving and sitting around you. The energy of other humans, of the plants moving up the walls, the ocean water in all four corners of the studio, and the volcanic rocks. When you use awareness, try and not use it with your mind, but just feel the energy moving around you. In being aware of all the energy that's surrounding you, be aware of your own energy. Where is it sitting? To begin to shift that energy to a higher frequency, take a moment to be grateful for everything you have in this life. And I do not mean material wealth. I mean things like this moment, your breath, the people that you love, the trees, the ocean, the sky. So take a moment and be grateful. Now today we're going to start a little different. For 2 minutes to 3 minutes, I'm going to play a mantra. The mantra that was playing when you came in. Use this mantra to begin to connect to your breath. The first part of the mantra is your inhale, and it is Ra, Ma, Da, Sa. That's your full inhale. The second part of the mantra is your exhale, Sa, So, Sung, Hung. At the bottom of the inhale, when you get to Sa, pull the stomach in. At the bottom of the exhale, when you get to Hung, pull your belly in again. There is a gap between every mantra, and in that, take a normal breath, but just through the belly. And then repeat the mantra again with your breath in your mind. As we do this, it'll begin to bring your awareness inwards, into your body, and into your breath. So take a deep inhale from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head, and a long exhale from your mouth. And we begin. That's your inhale. Exhale now. And a normal breath through the belly. Belly in. Exhale. Belly in. Take a normal breath through your belly. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Place your hands over your heart and set an intention for your journey today of that change you want to see within yourself. Plant that seed of change within your heart and repeat it all day, even throughout this practice, until it becomes who you are. So take a moment. I intend to remember that the only control I have over this life is over me, and how I choose to respond to the world rather than react to it. That it is always my choice to be able to respond with peace, joy, and kindness. Bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart, and we begin our journey today with our Om. And we begin our inhale now. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a deep sigh. Open your eyes behind your hands, lower your hands. And let's just loosen our body before we do the first breath. Come on to all fours. Bring your knees in line with your hips, your wrists in line with your shoulders, and just start to slowly waken up the body. Begin to connect it with your breath. And let's just do a couple of cat and cows. Curl your toes. Push the earth away, starting from the bottom of your spine. Inhale, start to bring the chest between your arms, belly button towards the mat, lift the head. Push the toes into the mat, starting from the bottom of your spine, round. Pull the belly button into your back, into your spine, chin to your chest. Curl the toes, inhale up. Follow each vertebra of your spine. Exhale down. One more, curl the toes, inhale up. Exhale down. Come to neutral, curl the toes, lift the knees off the mat, hover the bum over the heels, and just start to move in your downward dog. Whatever your body wants to do, listen to it. If you want to move front and back, side to side, twist. Then slowly walk your hands to your feet. Bend the knees, slowly roll up. Knees are bent, chin to your chest. Your head is the last thing that comes up. Unroll your body. And then shake it. Really just shake it out. Shake off whatever on you don't want. I don't want all that negativity, or I don't want that person I bumped into today that was all negative all over me. Just shake it off. Good, let's just wake up the skin. So we're gonna start with the front of the legs. And then move to the inside where your kidney, spleen, and liver energy channels run. To the outside for your stomach, your gallbladder. The backs of your legs for your kidney. Then come into your pelvis, your liver on the right side, your stomach, pancreas, spleen on the left side, your heart, your chest, and then your arms, front and back. These are connected to your lungs, your heart, your intestines. Then your head. Tap your head all over. Tap it all over. Make two fists, hit your kidneys, your lower back. And then tap where the two plates meet. Tap along down your neck, your shoulders, back up. Good, spread the legs. Bend the knees a little. Inhale up. Exhale through the mouth, just drop. And again, 2 more. Inhale. And 1 more. Inhale. Come up. You're at the back of your mat. Feet slightly apart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slowly roll down with a flat back. And then inhale, slowly walk your hands into your downward dog. Bend your knees, adjust the upper body, lower your chest towards the mat, shoulders down your back, belly button to your spine. Then without moving the upper body, try and start to lower the heels as far as they'll go. Push the backs of the legs towards the back wall, lift the bum to the sky. Take 2 breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Drop to your knees, cross your ankles, come to your seated position. If you can't do it that way, find the way that's most comfortable for you. Okay, pull the cheeks back. The first breathing system we're going to work is prana. This is how the breath works. Listen, you pull the belly out and you bring in air to your chest. So it's, we do 10 short, 10 slow. That's the word I'm looking for. Then we do 20 fast. But you don't have to remember the number. You just have to listen to me. So when I slow down, you slow down. When I speed up, you speed up. You go as fast or slow as you want, but just try and keep the slow as slow and the fast as fast. When we finish, this breathing disables your mind. So just sit in whatever you're feeling without trying to engage your mind. Don't try and engage your mind in any of these projects? I don't know why I use that. I don't know what's happening.
Please, I'm trying to forget about work.
I know. I have no idea. Okay. Shoulders down your back. Now, your eyes would normally rest between your eyebrows here. But if there is any tension here, focus on the tip of your nose. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. And we begin. Inhale. Hold, squeeze between your genitalia and your anus. Pull the belly slightly in. Lock your chin. Hold the breath at the top of your head. Release and exhale. Just sit here for a moment in the vibration. Now, for 5 minutes, begin to focus on the connection between your breath and your body. Begin to follow your inhale and notice where it goes into your body. Does it go to the bottom of your navel into your pelvis, or is it shorter? Notice how your body moves on the inhale, and then notice where your inhale changes into your exhale, how it leaves your body, and where your body moves as you exhale. Try and not see this breath as parallel, but as connected, almost like a circle. If your mind wanders, don't resist the mind. Let it take you wherever it wants to go. Acknowledge, accept where it's asking you to go, and then come back and just focus between your breath and your entire body, and we begin. Try and keep the breath silent as much as possible, and keep focusing on the tip of your nose. Now try and pause at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale, and notice how you feel in that pause when you're not breathing. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Slowly straighten the legs, grab your blocks. Pull the cheeks back. Placing a block wherever you need. If you need more blocks, please ask me for them. Just drop your head to the block. Flatten your back. Open your chest. Surrender your block to the head and feel a gentle stretch along the backs of your legs. Just keep following your breath. Now know that when you inhale, you are not just inhaling oxygen, but you are inhaling energy. When you exhale, you are not exhaling out energy, you are just exhaling out carbon dioxide. So try and see if you can notice as you inhale the energy moving into you. And as you exhale, the exhale is slightly different in its feel than its inhale. Take 7 breaths here. You can either just follow your natural breath or you can count to 4 as you inhale and count back down to 1 as you exhale. Relax your face and your jaw. Inhale the energy of the plants, the water, the rocks. Place your hands on your thighs, flatten your back. Inhale, slowly come up. Place the block to the side and let's move into the second system. The breathing here is the breath of fire. This is how the breath of fire works. Imagine there's something in your nose and you want it out. As you exhale, the exhale is forced out of your mouth and the belly gets pushed in, so it looks like this. As the belly relaxes, you will have a natural inhale that comes in, so you don't have to force it in. So if I do it really slowly, so if you just want to try it with me, place your hand on your belly. Exhale, the belly comes out, in, and then as the belly relaxes, it's a natural inhale. Good. So you shouldn't hear the inhale. You should just hear the exhale. So, and then don't even think about the inhale. Just think about relaxing the belly. Okay, I'm going to go at a certain pace. If you're not used to this breath, then you do it slower. At the end of every breath, I'm asking you to squeeze, to lock all the energy in. There are 3 bandhas in our body which lock energy in. The first is our perineum, between our genitalia and your anus. You want to pull that up into your navel. You want to pull your navel in and up, and then you want to lock your throat at the end when I ask you to inhale and hold. Feel that energy being held here. And then if you need to exhale and release before I ask you to, then go ahead. So close your eyes. You can keep your hands on your belly if you want. if you're struggling with this, you can begin with your mouth open, so it's like a dog panting. And then close the mouth. Good. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. And begin. Inhale, squeeze, hold, release. Take a couple of normal breaths. When I ask you to hold at the top of the inhale, only hold as long as it feels comfortable. The minute it moves into uncomfortable, release the breath, even if it's before I do. Now let's move into the second part of the meditation. For 5 minutes, all I want you to do is to be aware and follow the connection between your breath and your navel. Notice how your core, your navel, your abs move as you breathe in, and how it moves as you breathe out. Trying to always notice that point where the inhale converts into the exhale, and to try and keep a little pause and just notice and experience you in the pause between each breath. And we begin. Keep the eyes focused on the tip of your nose. Belly should be expanding on the inhale and moving in on the exhale. Relax your face and your jaw. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Slowly lay on your back for a moment. Grab your ankles. Pull your shoulders into the mat. Chin closer to your chest. Feet are flat. Push your spine into the mat and just stay here for 7 breaths. Keep following that breath into your navel. Shake your legs out in the air. Hands behind your knees, bend the knees, and just roll back and forth a little onto your spine. And come up. Good. We're going to move into the breath for Udana, the slower. This is not an easy breath to do. We're not going to do a lot of them. We'll do 3 of them, but I'm going to explain to you. Your hands go like this. Your chest is slightly forward. Your chin is tucked in. Now listen. When I exhale, I'm going to exhale all the air out, and then I'm going to squeeze the perineum. I'm going to pull the belly in and up, and I'm going to try and roll the belly. So I'm just clearing out this area, and the chin is tucked in. When I finish, there's going to be a little bit of an exhale that still comes out. So let me just do one for you so you know. Whoosh. and then I take a breath. You release the exhale when you're ready. It'll go very fast because this is a very uncomfortable breath unless you've been practicing pranayama for a while. Then you do it again. We do it 3 times, and then you just come and we move into the third part of the meditation. So, do you not understand my English? Should I do it with an Indian accent? I will try it like this. So first, you put your hands like this. Don't worry, I'm Indian, I can talk like this. Good. Now you lean forward, then you inhale, then you take all the exhale out like this. Then when you are done, you pull in from the perineum, you pull the belly in, and then you try and roll the belly to massage your lower joints. And then you keep the chin tucked in. Then when you are finished, you feel like you're going to pass out. Please don't wait till you get to that point. Lift the head, slight exhale, then take an inhale and do it again 2 more times. It was the accent, wasn't it? I thought so, because I use the same language. All right, ready? Hands out, chest forward, chin tucked in. Inhale. Pull in from the perineum. Pull the belly in and roll the belly as much as you can, chin slightly tucked in. When it feels uncomfortable for you, release the chin and release a small exhale. Then inhale and start again. And last one. Take a moment to bring your breathing back to normal. Now we go into the third part of the meditation. Begin to focus on the breath in your nose. Notice how your inhale enters your nose. Does it enter from the top or the bottom? And how your exhale leaves your nose. As you're being aware of this movement, notice the change in temperature as well. The exhale will always feel warmer coming out of your nose than the inhale. You can now begin to move your focus between your forehead, between your eyebrows, or stay focused on the tip of your nose. Relax your jaw. If your hands are on your knees, your palms are upwards, your thumb and finger are touching, your other 4 fingers are straight but relaxed, or in your lap, left hand under the right, thumbs touching. Bless you. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Slowly release the legs for a moment. Give them a shake. Place your hands beside you. Bend the left knee. Lift, cross the right ankle over the left knee and just open the hip a little. Try and make yourself as small as possible. The closer you bring in the chest, the closer you bring in this foot. And the more you move the right knee away, the deeper the opening in the knee. Curl the toe towards the knee to protect your knee. And just stay here for a couple of breaths, following the breath through the nostril. Just close the eyes, keep breathing. Lift the bum, lower the right leg, lift the bum, left ankle over. And just pull it in. So in your case, Carol, grab the foot and pull the foot towards you with the other hand. So you want to pull the foot in and push the knee away. Good. And breathe.
I can't use this.
Okay, so then just push that away to open it up. Good. Take a couple of breaths here. Good. Release. Shake it out. Good. Let's move to Udana. This breath is called the honeybee breath. Your teeth slightly touch, your lips slightly touch, and your tongue sits at the bottom of your mouth. It sounds like a honeybee, and the vibration comes out of your throat. This is what it sounds like. Just listen. It's a constant tone. It does not sound like this. No. When you comfortably run out of breath, inhale, start again. So keep just going at your own rhythm, and we do 4 of these. When you finish, just sit in the vibration, and I'll guide you into the 4th step. So spine is long. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Now allow your teeth to slightly touch, your lips to slightly touch, and your tongue to sit at the bottom of your mouth. The first inhale will start together, and begin your inhale now. Gently open your eyes, and I'm going to show you the advanced version. So you're going to do it once with me. You're going to take your thumbs, you're going to block your ears. You're going to take the top 2 fingers, block your eyes, the next finger block the top of your nose, and the fifth finger push the lips up. And then when you start the honeybee breath, you're going to block all of the holes from which you lose energy. So you're going to squeeze the perineum, blocking the anus and the vagina or the penis at the same time. So push the thumb into the ears, the next 2 fingers on the eyes, the next finger blocking the top of the nose, the last finger lifting the lips, blocking that. Pull in the perineum, take an inhale by opening the nose, and then block the nose and begin. Place your hands on your lap or on your knees. Keep your eyes closed. Now allow your eyes to focus between your eyebrows. And for the next 5 minutes, just sit in awareness of what is moving through your mind. Visualize the mind and all the thoughts that are moving through it, almost as if it were a bubble and you were sitting on the outside of the bubble. Do not attach a like or a dislike to any of the thoughts. Do not engage with them, but remain neutral and just observe them as if they were somebody else's thoughts you were observing. And we stay here for 5 minutes. Relax your jaw and your face. You're beginning to witness and be aware of your conditioned mind, of what you call your personality. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Straighten the legs for the last pose. Shake it out. Cross the left knee over the right. The right leg is straight. Place the left hand at the base of the spine and move it out so it's flat and facing away from you. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Cross it over the left knee and twist and look over the shoulder and hold. Just observe your mind. And in observing your mind, you will begin to notice your mental habits. That your mind always takes you to the same place as over and over again. Notice your mental addictions. And be aware of how often you attach a like and a dislike to a thought instead of allowing them to remain neutral. Exhale, release. Change legs, left leg straight, right leg over. Other hand out to the base of the spine and out. Inhale up the left arm. Exhale, cross it over the right knee and twist and look over the shoulder and hold. Relax your face, your tongue, your jaw. Breathe through your spine. And release. Good. Let's just do the last breath. The last breath is alternate nostril breathing. You're going to breathe through alternate nostrils. Know that your body does this automatically. If you notice, every 6 to 8 hours, one nostril will open and the other will close, and then it will switch over. So this is a breathing process that is aiding and abetting something that already happens naturally. Take your right hand, thumb up, top 2 fingers in, bottom 2 fingers bent. Let's just do this together. You're going to block the top part of the right nostril, and we're going to inhale through the left for 5. A full inhale from the belly up, and let's begin. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block the left, open the right. X, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the right, open the left, exhale. X, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So when you're doing this, the only time you are changing nostrils is when you are breathing out. So when it's time to exhale, change. Always block at the top, not at the bottom. Keep your eyes, if you can, focus between your eyebrows or the tip of your nose. And just use your full breaths. The left side is connected to the feminine side of you. The right side is connected to the masculine, the yang, the movement. The left is the yin, the calming. So we're moving our system back into balance here, and we're moving our circulation. When I ask you to do the last round, you finish on the left and then place your hands back on your lap. So I'm going to guide you for the first one, and then you'll continue at your own rhythm. Make sure the inhale and the exhale are the same count. So if you're new to this, do 5 for 5. If you've done this more often, you can make the count a little bigger. And let's begin. Block the right. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. X, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. X, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay. Continue now. Really relax the body on the exhale. Expand it on the inhale.
Do one more round, finishing on the left. And place your hands on your knees or in your lap. And we do the last part of this meditation. Keep focusing on that spot between your eyebrows. And now be aware of you being aware of your thoughts. So take a step even further out. So stand on the outside, watching you sitting outside of the bubble and being aware of your thoughts. So just sit in awareness for 5 minutes. Relax your face, your jaw, and begin. Take a deep inhale. Long exhale. Come lay on your back with your head facing the center of the room. Spread your legs to the edges of the mat. And then begin to expand your heart. So move your hands closer to your feet. Make your legs as wide as the mat. Push into your shoulders, feeling your arms move away from your body. Bring your chin closer to your chest. Move your shoulders closer together under your back. And then begin to feel an opening in your heart. As you begin to hear the sound bowl, visualize white light moving down into your heart and spreading across your entire body, creating healing where healing is needed, and just beginning to bathe yourself in light. Start to move your fingers, your toes. Raise your arms above your head to the floor and give yourself a little stretch. And then bend your knees and your arms and roll onto the right side of your body and stay here in a little fetal position.
स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभान् ददासि दारिद्र्यदुःख भय हारिणिका त्वदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्द्रचित्ता गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः.
Slowly come up to a seated position. With your eyes closed, facing the center of the room. Stay connected to your breath to remain in the present. And bring the palms of your hands together, thumb touching your heart, and we end this journey today with our Om, and we begin our inhale now. Touch your thumb to your forehead and bow to you. Sat Nam. Bow to the truth, the knowledge that lives within you, that is you. And thank yourself for coming to your mat today and reconnecting. Touch your thumb to your heart, bow to the planet, the universe, giving gratitude for all that it offers you. For without it, you would not be here. Be humbled by it and be aware that it is just an illusion that you are separate from everything, when in reality and truth you are connected and one with everything. Rub your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a long sigh. Open your eyes behind your hands, slowly lower them. And namaste, 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 namaste.